So today I'm going to do a brisket. This is the first time I've ever smoked a brisket. I'm doing it on the Weber Smokey Mountain Smoker. And I think it's going to take somewhere between 12 and 14 hours. So I'm going to take it apart and get the coals started, and we'll see you in a few minutes. So I've loaded the coals into my chimney, and I've loaded it upside down so the coals are only up to this high. And I'm doing a minion style with the coals. So what I'm going to do is I'll tear up some of this bag, and I put it in the bottom to get it started. That in underneath. Set it down on there and we'll get the fire started. And now we've got the fire started here. We'll come back in about 15 minutes and dump the coals on. Here's the brisket that we're going to be putting on. So I've taken it right out of the fridge, and I'm going to wash it and pat it down and season it. And hopefully by that time our smoker will be up to temperature. I'm putting it on cold right out of the fridge. Supposedly that helps it absorb the smoke. It'll only absorb smoke up to 140 degrees, and it helps you get that nice smoke ring within the brisket. We'll see how this works out. You can see just at the bottom there, the coals are really starting to get hot. It's almost time to dump them onto the other set of coals, dump them out of the chimney. But first, I'm going to get this brisket ready to go. And this is a brisket from Carver's knife. And what I like to do is I like to start with rubbing it down. First off, I took it out of the fridge, washed it off, pat it down. Now I'm going to put Worcestershire sauce all over it. You can use olive oil or Worcestershire sauce or whatever you like to get it on there. And just I like to rub it in there, get it on, so that the seasoning has something to stick to. And first I'll put on salt and pepper, and I like to do about a 60%, 40% mixture, where it's 60% salt and 40% pepper, but you can do it to however you like to season it. So I'll get this on there. Nice liberal amount on there, and then about 40% of that in pepper. Next thing I like to do is garlic powder, garlic salt, and get a nice coating on there. And then the next thing is cayenne pepper. Just give it a little bit of heat. All right, it's looking really good. Now I'll flip it over and let the fat cap up. And again, first thing, Worcestershire sauce. And salt and pepper. And after I'm done this, I like to wash all my containers down really good, because you get a little bit of the blood from the meat on your hands. garlic salt, and cayenne pepper, a little bit more. And the next thing I'm going to do is just going to leave the coals for a few more minutes, then I'll dump them on and start putting the smoker together. Now we'll fill the water bowl up, and that's the first layer. So already the water bowl is already really hot. And I like to fill it up about 3/4 full, so it'll take probably one more of these. Now that the water bowl is about 3/4 full, I'll put my grates in. And there's 2 sets of grates, so you could actually have 2 layers and 2 different temperatures of meats cooking. And but right now we'll put the 2 sets of grates in. We'll put the lid on, and we want to get it up to about 225 degrees, and that's where we're going to want to smoke at. So I'll come back in about 10 minutes or so, and it should be up to temperature. I usually leave this vent wide open, just about the width of a pencil, open at the bottom on those 3 levels, and wide open on the top. When I was loading it all up, I forgot to put in some of the, I like to put in some nice cherry wood for this. So I'm going to open it up here. Look at the smoke, nice smoke coming out of there. There we go, we'll get it all closed back up. There we go, and our temperature is actually just a couple degrees off of the 225, so we're going to get the meat put on right away. So the temperature is up at 225. Take a look at it there, and we're going to throw the brisket on now. We'll put it up on the top rack here. And I like to put the fat cap up. Temperature's holding just a little over 225. Let's take a look. It's been on for a couple hours. Oh, it's looking good. We'll put the lid on, and we'll see it in the morning. Well, the brisket's been on for 13 hours, and let's see how it looks. I had to come out at 5 o'clock this morning and put some more charcoal on. Let's take a look here. Internal temperature is right at 200. It's actually even just maybe a little bit overdone, but I think it's just going to take this off. And look, our dog Coco out here just making sure everything's okay and hoping I drop something. Doesn't that look fantastic? Let's put it on some tin foil over it and let it rest. So we've got the brisket off the smoker, and it's been resting for about half an hour here. So let's peel it back and take a look. Opens right up. Nice and tender. And it's got some great flavor. Really, really good. This will be something I'd be trying again. Thanks for watching this video and thanks for stopping by Steve's Roadkill Cafe. Really, that's not my name. That's not the name of your YouTube channel. I'm just a realtor that's got a little extra time on his hands right now with the COVID-19 going on. I hope that everybody stays safe out there and is self-isolating. Let's flatten the curve. And in the meanwhile, why don't you send me some videos or shoot some pictures of your cook areas or what you like to cook, and just have a great day out there.